All right, so for the second hour, we're going to pick up where we left off with our very own LL Cool Bay from Brown Girl Grinding. Let's get into it, girl.
Period. Okay, so last hour when we left off, you had asked me, did Tony Buzbee respond to Jay-Z?
Yes.
And he did. So he responded 2 ways. So he posted on Instagram, he posted a photo of himself. This is a photo of Attorney Buzbee when he was a platoon commander.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Jay-Z had referenced that in the response that we read, basically saying, like, you're supposed to be this noble man, but what are you doing? You shaking down people for money? It's all a money grab. But he also responded with a statement that he posted online, and he said that Jay-Z had allegedly denied being the one that sued Tony Buzbee and his firm before, that he filed the case in a way that, like, it can't be picked up. The word is here, but I'm not going to try and read it. He also says that Jay-Z failed to mention that his law firm sent them a demand letter, and in that demand letter, they never asked for a penny. They just asked for mediation. Now, I will say I did reach out to Attorney Busbee's office to clarify what would the mediation be about, because normally when you mediate, you want to come to an agreement. An agreement is normally money.
Who are you playing with?
Right?
What you
mean?
They're not coming for Beyonce tickets. I can
Exactly.
assure you.
We want a record deal with Rock
Right.
Nation. What are you talking about?
I can assure you that.
And then also, I thought what this one was important was that Buzbee said because he's alleging that Jay-Z's team and Jay-Z had private investigators and a bunch of people reaching out to former employees of the firm, their families, including the plaintiff's family and Buzbee's family and different people around them, basically to like show his power and scare them, allegedly, right? And he's saying because of this, Jane Doe said, you know what, name him in the lawsuit. And that's why they went back and amended this suit. Because again, this suit is not a new suit. They just updated and put Jay-Z's name in. And Buzbee is saying, I did that not because we want to shake you down, but because you tried to scare my client. So she wants to come out swinging too. She's not backing down. Yeah, so it's like a whole thing right now.
So what did they ever respond about what they wanted mediation for? By the way, when
I did not get a response
when
to
they
that.
ask for mediation, they're asking for money.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I've
trying to
never
get to a
heard of
conclusion of
mediation
money.
where you don't come to an agreement about money or assets or something.
The sad thing to let everybody know is you can sue anybody for anything. And that's the sad part, because whether it's a real lawsuit or something that you're just shooting to see if you can get some money, you can sue anybody for anything. But the sad thing about it is if the person loses that suing, nothing happens.
Yep.
They
And
just
then
go
it's
away.
still a stain.
And most people that sue are using an attorney that's doing it for free. So you have nothing to lose. You can say, I'm going to sue this person. You have nothing to lose. And if you lose, okay, you keep it moving. But whoever's getting sued has to spend thousands or hundreds of thousands, in this case probably millions, or lawyers, and you never get that back.
And years, yeah, because court cases like this can go on forever. But
Correct.
I always felt like the people, if it comes out that somebody's lying, you know what I'm saying? Like, why won't they go to jail? Why can't they go to jail?
Oh, let's
Like,
pay the
if
lawyer fees.
Yeah. You know
Well, a
what I
lot
mean?
of times they do try and like the person that they accused will try and at least get lawyer fees, but like you said, at that point a lot of people don't have the
Most
money.
people ain't got the money.
Yeah, they don't have the money, so it's like
Time to
and,
change the
yeah,
law,
and we
man.
don't know what is true here and what's not. We just are watching it play out like everybody else.
course.
But I think, like I said, for me, I was going to ask y'all what y'all predictions is. For me, if Jay-Z is successful at what he's doing right now, this going to set a principle for a lot of these type of cases, because you walk away with nothing. Now you know
But that happens all the time, though. I mean, the people don't realize that, because what you hear is this, right? You hear the initial accusation,
Quote, unquote,
but
attack,
you don't
yeah.
ever see when the case gets dropped.
Lizzo,
Yeah.
didn't it just
You know
happen?
what I
Lizzo,
mean?
Lizzo's case just get dropped.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything about
You
that.
don't see when the case actually gets dismissed, because I'm
Yeah.
telling you, all of this stuff is a grift. It's complete foolishness. They do this all the time. They'll have your lawyer reach out to your team, and they'll tell your
Press
team,
conference.
we're going to do a press conference.
Reach out to the news.
We're going to have interviews. You know, if you don't settle with us.
Yep.
And then
See it all the time.
and if you most people settle, you'll be surprised how many people do settle.
Yeah, just so they don't have to go through all of
They just don't want the bad press, because
Yeah,
they know the court of public opinion makes everybody guilty, so it makes a lot of folks settle. And Hov said, "Kiss my ass, I'm not settling," and I don't blame him.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that reacted. Well, not a lot of people, but the people, celebrities. Meek Mill said something. He said the goal is to start false narrative to create a matrix web. If you can control the storyline, you can control the matrix. American media is totally unbelievable. I see Jay-Z blank a 13-year-old girl 300 times scrolling. It's called programming. And then Foxy Brown also reacted. She said, wait, with an emoji on her story. And then 50 Cent said, okay, I don't know what's going on, but are we still gonna have the Super Bowl? I'm asking for a friend. And that started creating speculation because they're like,
playing.
yo, so is all this just to get Kendrick to not perform at
Black
the Super
people
Bowl?
love a theory.
Yo,
Don't they love a
Kendrick, what
theory?
this got to
They
do
love a
with Kendrick?
conspiracy theory. Because our
I'm
people
telling
love those Facebook aunties be on it with the
They,
conspiracy
yes, they were
theories.
connecting this and connecting that, but yeah, well, all 51 know is it going to be a Super Bowl.
Good for Hove. At some point, this litigious blackmailing and extortion has to stop.
Yeah,
It's just that. It's really that simple.
you are so right. So we gonna move on. Pusha T speaks on Kendrick and Drake beef. So he sat down. He had a conversation with Ari Melber. Am I saying it right?
Ari Melber, yeah.
Ari Melber during Miami Art Week, and during the conversation, Ari asked Pusha T about the Kendrick and Drake beef.
Do you agree with the people that Kendrick won the battle?
1000%. I think that Kendrick is a lyricist, and a lyricist that talks to your soul. You can be clever, you can say cute things, you can do things in cadences and so on and so forth, right? But the truth really hurts. The truth like cuts deep. And I think what Kendrick was doing was really talking to his soul. I believe that. And I believe that would cause you to tap out. That'll cause you to sue. That'll cause you to do a lot of things. It's crazy. Listen, suing is crazy.
So as we know, Pusha and Drake, they had a beef of their own in the past, so that's why he sat down and said that. But yo, I want to bring it back because I forgot to mention this part. In the more positive light, Snoop recently spoke on Jay-Z's involvement in the Super Bowl during an episode of Drink Champs.
We need to think about is that before Jay-Z got control of the Super Bowl, wasn't no performing. So let's go back to the essence of the beginning of he's creating a wave of artists to have an opportunity to perform. If you're a good artist and you're a great artist, your time will come.
Right.
Like, I was never crying about it or mad about it. When Dr. Dre called me and asked me to get his back, I was there for him.
Right.
But I didn't feel like I was supposed to be there. I was in demand to be there. This is a big event. People looking at everything when they pick the person to perform. You should just be honored that, hip-hop is being able to be seen on that platform for all of us and not hate on the next man, but be happy.
Right.
That's funny as hell. Imagine white people listening to Snoop. Snoop says before Jay-Z, they had no N-words performing. Meanwhile, the white folks is like, Roger Goodell, why are all these N-words performing?
Well, that is Jess with the Mess for the second hour.
All right. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Before after the hour, one of Envy's cousins, his name is Hector Velasquez Mandora. I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong.
Yes.
Maldonado. Hector D. Velasquez Maldonado.
I'm black.
One of Envy's cousins.
That's not my cousin.
We'll discuss what he got
I'm
into.
black, and we'll get to it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.